Hello and welcome to another CAD clip on AutoCAD 2007. 3D stuff we're talking about, and in this particular lesson we're talking about over on the dashboard here, convert to surface. So what you can do then is you're creating surfaces from various objects. So I'm going to start by clicking on that command. I'm going to hit my good old F1 command, which brings up my help menu, and I'm going to have a look at this, and this command F1 bumps you straight into the help for that particular command if it's been activated, and it converts objects to surfaces. Basically it converts objects to surfaces, and the process is here, and you can see that you can create a surface from a 2D solid. So this is a 2D solid, and this gets converted to a surface. This is a region, okay, and this is the resultant surface. Okay, this is a splined, or looks like a fit curved polyline with a zero width but a thickness, a height type thing, and then it creates a surface from that. This is a line with thickness, and the resultant is that surface. This is an arc with thickness, and it creates that surface, and this is a 3D face, and it creates a surface. So here we have these here: surface, 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 and the objects, they start from over here. Okay, so we'll just go back to our screen. I've just done a bit of a screen capture on that, and I'm going to do these one at a time just to kind of go through them. So first thing I'm going to create is a 2D solid, and that command, believe it or not, is SOLID, solid, and you have to kind of make a bow tie type shape, and I'm not going to get into that, but I'm going to go click 1, read my command line, second point, third point, fourth point, and then I can continue by going third point, fourth point, third point, fourth point, and continue making these. Okay, I'm going to erase these, they're individual. So that is if I list it, is a solid, but it's a 2D solid. Okay, I might be able to push, pull, or extrude it, however. So what I'm going to do now is go down here, convert to surface, pick on my 2D solid, enter, and it's done. Then I'm going to take this thing and move that over. That was the new surface. If I go to a 3D view, okay, I can't see that. That's my original, just my posting. And then if I go to my conceptual view, okay, if I list this, that's a solid. It's a 2D solid because the zeros are all, the Z's are 0. And if I list this, this is a planar surface. So converted that 2D solid to a surface. Basically, that's all it did. Okay, I'm going to go back to here, back to my wireframe so I can read my notes. A region, okay? I'm going to draw a polyline. I'm going to click around, doesn't matter, however I want, C for close. I'm going to type REGION. I'm going to select this object, I'm going to turn it into a region. If I list this, it tells me it's a region, okay? And we can learn more about regions as well, but I'm going to go back to my 3D view, and I'm going to use my convert to surface, pick on the region, enter, and I'm done. Move that over, and remember our DEL OBJ setting to 0 means don't delete the original object. So there's our two new surfaces created from a 2D solid and a region. Okay, working our way through. Okay, an open 0 width polyline with a thickness. So let's draw a polyline here. Okay, it's open, it has a width of 0. Remember, width gives it kind of a 2D width, and I'm going to say PE for polyline edit. I'm going to pick on it, I'm going to say F for fit curve, and hit enter. Okay, I'm going to go to a 3D view, I'm going to say convert to surface, pick on here. Oh, I need to give it a thickness, sorry. I'm going to give this a thickness of 10. Okay, polyline, fit curve, thickness. Now I'm going to go to here, convert to surface, pick on here, enter, and it's done. Okay, move L for last. There's the surface I created, okay, and it has surface properties, etc. Okay, created from a polyline with open polyline with a thickness. Okay, back to here. We can talk about just a line. I'm not even going to do the line example because it's exactly the same as this, except for we use just a regular old line. Arc is the same thing. I can say A for arc, draw an arc. Okay, I can take that arc and I can give that arc a thickness of 25, hit enter, go to my 3D view, convert to surface this, enter, and then M for move, L for last, create that. There I've got another surface. Okay, and you can read up some more on the usefulness of surfaces, and really with the new tools you can use to create your 3D models. We're using a combination of primitives and surfaces, etc., and even objects with thickness. Okay, let's go back to our top view here. Lastly, we're going to deal with the 3D face. So we need to draw some 3D faces, just another object type, okay, an object we used a lot more in the past. And I'm just going to type in 3D face, and I'm going to pick 1, 2, there's only 4 corners on a 3D face, click here and there. And now I'm going to take my ortho off, pick over here and over here, then go over here and over here and over here and over here. And these can be in 3D, of course. These are laying down flat. Okay, and these are all different faces, and I only really need one. Okay, it doesn't matter. Maybe I can do more than one at a time. Let's try that. Okay, let's go to my 3D view. Okay, there's my new 3D faces. I'm going to say convert to surface, bank, enter, and it creates them all. And then I can move those off as individual surfaces created from my original 3D faces. So you can do more than one at a time. So I would experiment a little bit more with that, but nothing complicated. Okay, back to my top view. So creating 3D faces and converting 2D solids, regions, polylines with thickness, lines with thickness, arcs with thickness, and 3D faces, converting those all to be the new surface objects.